What's up, everyone? This is All Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. Last time, we went back into the TV world, and we found Yukiko. We had to face off against her shadow, but we were able to succeed, and Yukiko was able to face her other self. And just in time, too, the weather report just said that there would be fog coming in tomorrow. In this episode, we're still pretty exhausted from our trek into the TV world. But since it is raining, let's go check on the Midnight Channel. Just to be sure. It's midnight. And I can already see the fog. But no one's on the Midnight Channel. That's good. Hey, Yukiko.
Oh, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, I'm better now. I'll be coming to school again, so that'll be nice. I caused everyone some real trouble. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It wasn't your fault.
No, sorry isn't quite right. What I mean to say is, thank you.
I'm just glad you're safe.
My mother's back to work already. The maids are being really supportive, and I think things are going even smoother than before. I wonder if I was trying too hard. I may have been too caught up in the idea that I had to do everything myself. Ever since the incident, I feel like I can think about these things more calmly. But it's still kind of embarrassing. You guys saw everything, even the things I didn't want to admit.
Hey, that's only one part of you. I know that there's a lot more to Yukiko Amagi than just what we saw back there.
I'd like to believe that. Yukiko! Oh, it's TA! Well, I'll talk to you later.
Alright then. Alright, things are starting to look up. Yeah, it's a real good thing we were able to save her. Who knows what would have happened if we'd even been a day late. Well, let's get to class. Wait, what? Why me? In the solar system? Well, that would be Mount Olympus. So, yeah, Mount Fuji, highest in Japan. Mount Everest, highest on Earth. Olympus Mons, highest in the solar system. Well, we gained some knowledge, and now it is after school.
Sorry to keep you waiting. The soba's yours, right, Chie?
Thanks. Oh, that smells good. All these instant noodles are just the thing to help me through club. How much longer do I have to wait on this?
It still needs a few minutes.
So, why are we here? Oh, yeah, we were gonna ask Yukiko what happened.
Yukiko-san, I hate to bring up stuff you'd rather not think about, but I need to ask you again. Did you recall anything about when you got kidnapped?
No. I thought I might remember something if I let it sit for a while, but as time passes, it only gets hazier. I think the doorbell rang at the entrance, and someone called for me. But when I woke up after that, I was already in the castle. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. But does this mean her visitor is the culprit?
I don't know. If it's true, then that's one daring criminal. What kind of killer would ring the doorbell? The police are probably looking for witnesses, but I don't think we can expect much from them. As if the culprit wore bright yellow clothes at the scene of the crime.
I wonder why whoever it is would do stuff like this.
We won't know until we confront him ourselves. But we can be sure of one thing. It's no coincidence that people keep ending up in that place. Someone on our side is definitely kidnapping them and throwing them into the TV. It's murder, all right. Oh yeah, we never told you. This guy and me are gonna catch the culprit ourselves. The police are out of their league on this case, but we got personas.
We could certainly use some help, though. Could you lend us a hand in this?
Huh?
I'm helping out too. I can't believe someone would throw people into a place like that. I'm gonna sock whoever's doing this.
Chie. Let me help too.
Hmm?
I want to know why this is happening. Especially if someone hates me so much they want to kill me. I don't want to run away from myself anymore.
All right, then let's all work together and catch this asshole.
Agreed.
Here, here. And now Yukiko has officially joined our group. And now our team grows to 5, I guess, if we count Teddy. With more people, hopefully we'll be able to get a better idea as to who is doing this.
Oh, but how are we gonna find them? We don't have a single lead yet.
I'm the third one to be targeted so far, but I have a feeling this isn't the end of it. If we had an idea of who might be targeted next, wouldn't we have an advantage over the killer?
So we'll outsmart them, huh? Yeah, that might work. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out what ties the victims together. First, there was that announcer, Mayumi Yamano. Second was Saki Konishi, senpai. Third was Yukiko Amagi. What do they all have in common?
Well, Mayumi Yamano didn't exactly... She came from Inaba. I'm not sure if she lived here. They're all female, though.
Bingo.
How dare he target females? Now that is unforgivable. This culprit's gotta be some kind of pervert.
Also, what about this? The second and third victims had some sort of connection to the first one.
Hey, that's right. Yukiko and Saki-senpai both had connections to that announcer.
That's true. Then, does that mean females connected in some way to Miss Yamano's case are being targeted?
I think that's a safe assumption for now. There's another angle we can take too. If another person disappears...
You think they'd be on that midnight channel? That happened right before Yukiko was kidnapped too.
Yeah, it's hard to tell who at first, but what's important is, it's happened before the victims disappeared. Kinda like a ransom note. We still don't know why that happens, but we'll have to rely on it for now.
The next time it rains.
That's our only clue. I mean, females connected to Miss Yamano, that doesn't really narrow down who would be targeted. But the Midnight Channel is... It's a lot more reliable since we've seen it multiple times in each of the incidents. Even if we don't know why, it's still at least a probable way of figuring it out. At least until we can prove otherwise. But we've gotta keep an eye on it. We need to remember to see that every time it rains.
By the way, aren't those done by now?
Whoa, that's right! Chow time!
Hey, could I try just a little bit of that? Just one tiny bite?
Oh! Hey, hands off the soba, pal. Go get your own if you want some. Okay, but just one bite. Got it.
It smells so good.
Do you want to try some?
Okay, that would just be rude. Sure, I'll take a bite. Thanks, Yukiko.
It's so good! The aroma, the flavor, and the texture all combined. This is perfect!
How does this taste so good?
Ah! What the hell are you doing?
Sorry.
You ate everything!
My fried tofu.
I hope you guys understand what this means.
Not in the balls, not in the balls!
Oh, wait, stop! I'm I'm sorry! I'll buy you steak. It'll be on me. You hear me? The very best.
Steak?
My tofu.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Yukiko. There's steak in it for us now. We can get instant noodles anytime we want, right?
Well, as long as it isn't too fatty.
Okay, we've reached a verdict. You are hereby sentenced to buying us steak. What wouldn't be too fatty? Filet? Oh, filet sounds nice and expensive. Filet, filet, filet mignon.
Hey, you've got a pony up too. You're just as much to blame.
I wasn't gonna cheap out.
Man, talk about great timing. We just started serving grilled steak today. We're doing our part to spread this town's specialty dish. Plus, we've already got an excellent grill.
That's just a yakisoba griddle. Oh, well, steak is steak. It's far from a filet steak, though. Yukiko, are you okay with this? It's not too heavy for you?
I'll eat it. I'm still mad.
So, back on topic. I wonder what kind of person the culprit is.
If you focus just on the announcer's case, it seems like a revenge thing. Maybe it was her lover's wife.
But Misuzu Hiragi had a solid alibi, didn't she? And it seemed like she was already separated from her husband.
Really? You know an awful lot about this. Okay, what about the second case? Saki-senpai. She found the announcer's body. Assuming the same person killed them both, then why target Senpai?
I don't know. Maybe it was to shut her up? It could be that they left something on Mayumi Yamano's body, or something.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe she found a clue or something about the culprit.
But the killer just threw the announcer into a TV, right? I don't think he would have left evidence the police, much less a high school student, would catch.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I thought the countryside would be a snooze, but it's proving to be a lot more exciting than I thought. Oh, they updated the menu.
Huh, isn't he that detective?
Adachi?
Hey, you were at Dojima-san's. I'm not. Oh, wait. Hey, this is great timing after all. Dojima-san said that he'll be leaving work on schedule tonight. Could you pass that on to Nanako-chan?
Oh. Yeah, I will. She'll be really thrilled about that.
Yo, I'm Adachi, Dojima-san's gopher. I mean, his partner.
Are you this busy every day?
Huh? Oh, well, the public seems to be getting a charge out of these cases, but we can't leave it at that.
Sorry to butt in, but could it be that the killer targeted Saki-senpai in order to silence her?
You sure get to the heart of the matter. Yikes. Of course, we're also thinking along those lines. She was killed right after the announcer's body was found. If the killer was trying to silence her, there might have been something at the scene only she would have understood. Which would mean that the culprit may be someone close to Miss Konishi. Nothing like that points to Misuzu Hiragi, so... Oh, I might have stumbled across something here. Wait, are you listening to all that? Crap, me and my big mouth. Don't tell anyone I said any of that, or Dojima-san will flay me alive. Relax, kids. The police are on the job. See ya.
You were right, Yosuke. The police are totally useless.
I think that's just Adachi.
My steak's getting cold.
Could you shut up about the steak for 5 seconds?
Wow, this really is inside the TV.
Told ya.
It's Teddy. Then it wasn't a dream.
Are you feeling better, Yuki-chan? I did what you said. I've been a good bear.
Oh, I see. Good boy.
Oh, well, this bear's part of the reason we want to find the culprit.
I'm one of the group now, too. Let's work together, okay?
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. That's why I got these ready for you, Yuki-chan.
Oh, so these are what everyone's wearing. Thank you, Teddy. You're right. It's just as if the fog doesn't exist.
Hey, tell me something. How come you have so many pairs of glasses?
Excellent question. Guess what? I'm the one who makes them.
How?
I've lived here for a long time, so I came up with some ways to be comfortable here.
I see. But don't you need a pair?
Ooh, good point. Another great question. Listen to this. My eyes themselves are lenses. You didn't know?
Of course not.
How could we have known?
Why are you being so mean? You act like you're not interested. I'm a really dexterous bear. See how smoothly my fingers move?
Teddy, please stop doing that.
What am I even looking at?
Ow!
Hmm? You dropped something.
That's a pair I kinda screwed up on.
Ooh.
Yukiko? How do I look?
It looks great.
Do you like that one, Yuki-chan?
I want to wear this one. It's even got a nose guard.
Oh, no you don't.
How very unfortunate. That pair doesn't have the right lenses in. Guess I should have made an actual pair.
Aw, too bad.
Here, Chie, your turn. Ah, man. All right, fine. How'd it come to this?
Yukiko-san? Hello?
I think we've lost her, Yosuke.
There goes one of Yukiko's laughing fits. I never thought she'd do it when someone besides me was around. These stupid glasses are useless for investigating. I mean, what the hell's this nose for anyway?
Nice work, huh? That's what happens when you guys leave me here alone and I get bored.
Well, I'm glad that she's in high spirits again, I guess.
Oh, Chie, the look on your face. It was so funny. I can't stop. Oh, my stomach.
Well, we didn't really learn too much, but at least Yukiko's now acquainted with the TV world.
The 4th and the 5th.
Hmm?
I think I might be able to get the 4th and the 5th off.
Really? Really?
What, you don't believe me?
It's always canceled.
Not every year. I know you wanted to go to Jeunesse, but I wouldn't mind going a little further out of the neighborhood.
Really? Can we go on a trip?
Well, it might be okay to go on a trip once in a while. I'm sure it'll be crowded everywhere, though.
Yay! We're going on a trip!
All right. Then we need to think of someplace to go. How about you? You want to come along with us?
Sure.
Yeah, let's all go together.
Looks like Nanako wants us all to go.
I guess I really didn't have a choice then, did I? Well, this sounds really nice. 4th and the 5th.
Let's bring boxed lunches.
Yeah, good idea. We're always eating side dishes for dinner. But I can't cook, and Nanako's not good enough yet to make them by herself. Well, it'll work out. That's what we got this guy for, huh, Nanako?
Wait, what?
Yay! Boxed lunches.
Great. Okay. I'm sure I can make some box lunches. How am I gonna make box lunches? Well, that's rather nice. Dojima can get that time off. We can all go on a family trip. So that sounds really nice. Alright, well, there's nothing that we can actually do this evening, so we're just going to go ahead and sleep in our room and just move the day onward. And thus it moves to Sunday. Alright, well... Not quite sure. I don't think it's gonna rain today. Oh, got a phone call. Hello? Oh, hey, Chie. Alright. Well, thought about it. Decided not to do it. I mean, realistically, there will be a couple points where we'll go into the TV world when there isn't too much to do, but those are going to be extremely rare and not for a long time. We're pretty much only going to go to the TV world if there's a reason for us to be there. So what are we doing today? Are we going to sleep? We can't sleep. Today we are going to spend our time studying. There's not really too much we can do. There is social links that we could potentially do, but honest to goodness, we still need some knowledge boosts. So today we're just going to spend the time studying. If I could get those double knowledge boosts, that would be really nice. Come on. That's one. Damn it. Alright, well now it's evening. Yeah, Nanako even mentions that as opposed to saying, oh, you're home. It's like, wait, you never left. So, that's what we did today. What are we doing this evening? Exactly the same thing. Yep. We were just spending all day today studying. Now, seriously, I need that double points. We're gonna need it really soon, and it would be super nice if I could get those double points. Come on. Yes! Double points! At least I got it for one of these. No rank 3, though. Oh well, whatever. Day moves on to Monday.
Oh,
Oh, morning, Yukiko. Yeah. I'm going on a family outing, actually. Not really. It should be a lot of fun. Well, maybe. We're not gonna do it unless there's a point, though. I just mentioned that. Anyway, we still have school. I'm not sure Descartes would really like it that way. But yes, we have midterms coming up. And that is primarily the reason why we've been training up knowledge so much. We need to have rank 3 knowledge by the time midterms roll around. So, yeah, kind of important. Will we get some knowledge boost? Dang! Okay, well now it's after school. So, what are we going to be doing today? Actually, a lot. There is actually a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing today. Why? Well, today is the day that a lot of quests open up. So we can actually go about and start, well, collecting some quests. Our first quest is actually this girl right here by the save butterfly. Trust me, I know that. Don't go to the staff room. You'll just be scolded by King Moron. Oh, you already know that. So yes, NPCs will go through their normal dialogue and then they'll ask for the quest. But yes, this is what is more important. Huh. Well, I'll keep an eye out for that angel statue. Yeah, really. Alright, so there we go. Our first quest. Acquire an angel statue. Quests have a lot of different things that can be associated with them. And of course, I already showed you guys where you can get quests. A lot of quests that we get will typically be try to get this item from the TV world. In which case, typically with those types of items, they're usually dropped by specific enemies. And if we talk to the person again, they'll actually give us a hint as to where we can actually find it. So, she says that it's someplace luxurious being held by a knight. So, we would need to take that hint into consideration in order to find out where exactly it is and what we need to fight. We only have one dungeon, so where isn't exactly a problem. The what can be... The knight is pretty obvious. It's an Avenger knight found in Yukiko's castle. Now, our next quest is this guy right here. Sure. No. Okay, sure. So yes, not every quest will be get an item from the TV world. Sometimes they'll be either like talking to people throughout town or selecting various dialogue options. Sometimes we'll need certain stats in order to be able to get through it. There's a lot of different varieties. The most common is just get an item from the TV world and bring it back to the person. That is the most common. But there are a ton of different types of quests that are out there. Now, for our next quest, we're looking for a student near Yumi, and it's this guy right here. As long as you're not making me join the Dark Brotherhood, yeah, sure, whatever. No, thank you. Yeah, sure, whatever. So, yes. Normally they don't tell you outright, but he did tell us exactly what it is that we need to do. We need to head to Yukiko's castle and kill a magus. Okay, so that's that quest taken care of. Next quest is up on the 3rd floor, actually. The 3rd floor's use is pretty much exclusive to just quests. But some of them are actually rather important. This is one of those. Very well. I accept your challenge! Oh boy, this starts a decent quest chain. Who's the Riddle Master? I can dig it. Where does Black belong to? Black goes to Group A. Very well. Those are the top 6 flag colors. Alright, we get 3 chess keys for this. So yes, we'll be coming back to Riddle Senpai a few times throughout the course of the game. Oh, it's always a blast to talk to Riddle Senpai. Okay, so there's another quest taken care of, and yeah, sometimes you can just do quests in one sitting. Now, if you aren't using a guide and actually have to do that legit, if you do get a question wrong from Riddle Senpai, then you have to wait another day before you can try again. But the options don't change, so you can just go with process of elimination in order to figure out those answers. So our next destination is the first floor of the practice building. Okay, the guy we're looking for is right here. Sure, I'll listen. Not sold in stores. Oh, I think I'll look around in the TV, see what I can find. No, I getcha. Yes, play on of words. So, who exactly do we need to fight for this one? Let's see. It would be medieval alchemy with a balance or something. So yes, the heat balances. That's where we need to go to get this item. Now next... we are heading outside of school for this next quest. And we are going to head on over to the Samigawa floodplain. There is actually a quest that we can accept here. Most people aren't really around during the rain, especially if it's outside. But there is something that we can do, and it's this guy right here. Oh, actually this isn't a quest, but this is still really important. Yeah, I'm interested. No. Jeez! I was not expecting that. I mean, I can explain it when the time comes for fishing. But yes, it is important to get that. That unlocks fishing. Now, fishing is something that we can do in order to, well, get fish. Fish are useful for a variety of things. A lot of times, fish will just restore HP, but they're also useful for certain quests. And we can do this either in the daytime by heading on over to the dock, or at night. So we can spend our days or evenings trying to fish. And what he said about diligence also plays a factor. How high our rank in diligence is will determine how many fish we can catch in a single setting. So if a diligence of 1, we can only catch 1 fish before we head on home. But if we maxed out diligence, then we can catch 5 fish before we head home. So it's actually... that's kind of the biggest reason why you'd want to raise diligence. There are some other things that unlock as we raise it. But for the most part, having high diligence, the greatest benefit is, well, like I mentioned, fishing. And it's Monday, so I'm gonna buy me some sodas. Now, how fishing actually works, we'll get into that a bit more when we actually go fishing. So I won't go into that at the moment. For right now, we are running pretty low on time, but I'm gonna head on into Daidara's. Because we have yet to sell any of our crap. So we've got a lot of items that we can sell. And if we sell all of them, we get 17,000 yen. And this also opens up a ton of items for us to buy. So, we'll go ahead and do that. None of these items are useful for quests, so there's no reason not to sell them here. Now, let's see what all we get. From the black lamps, we get the long sword. From the light iron, we get the kunai. From the hard horn, we get shield boots. From Wonder Cloth, we get survival guard. From the power string, we get the lion hoppy. I wasn't paying attention to what I got that time, though. Well, whatever it was, we get the charm rope from it. And, of course, that was the last one. The last one I paid absolutely zero attention to. We could sell those things. So what exactly are all of these things? Well, for one, we now have Yukiko added to our party, so we can go and buy stuff for her now. For the different stuff that we have the longsword. So, a decent boost to attack power, slightly less accuracy, but really that's negligible. From Yosuke, we got the kunai, which is a decent boost to his attacking power. And Chie, we got the shield boots, which increase her endurance by 2. So pretty nice, if not slightly pricey. And with Yukiko's weapon of choice are fans. These are essentially long-range weapons. They're not really that powerful, but they're still, well, here's one thing of note. It happens a lot more rarely than it did in Persona 3, but in Persona 4, if your character misses an attack, it can lead to them falling to the ground. We've seen that with enemies, and that can happen to us too, but it doesn't really happen all that often. Of course, long-range weapons don't have a problem with that. So we could buy the no fan for Yukiko. Word to the wise, do not purchase the no fan for any reason. We will see why soon enough, but just trust me on this one. Okay, in terms of armor, there are some different armor. We have survival armor in the Lion Hoppy, and we have the survival guard. I'm not sure what I said before, I don't think it was survival guard. And charm robe for Chie and Yukiko. Survival guard, I think, is going to be one of the last gender-neutral armors in the game. From this point onward, they're pretty much gender-specific. So we have the survival guard, which is a decent boost to defense, even better than the Kevlar vest. Plus, it gives +1 to strength. And the survival guard increases endurance. Slightly less of a boost and not quite as good as an evasion boost, but is half the cost. And for Chie and Yukiko, we have the charm robe. Now, the charm robe is something that I would very much want, and I'm going to purchase this for Yukiko. Yukiko does not have that great defense. I'll explain a little bit more about her capabilities in battle, but she does not have that good defense, and she is really good with magic. So the charm robe is perfect for her. And have her equip it. Not really too much else. I can actually go ahead and sell a few things. You know, I can sell the lace blouse. Sell the chainmails while we're at it. And yeah, we'll sell the combat dress as well. Everything else I am pretty okay with. We didn't get any accessories, so there's not really too much a point in getting that. I do still need some money. As much as I would love to get that long sword, we do kind of need to hold on to our money. So we aren't going to mess with that. Partially because we do need to head on into the Velvet Room. There are a few personas that we are going to need. First things first, I'm going to save. There are some Arcana that we're going to need pretty soon. One of which I would rather not get today. And the other, we'll check the Fusion Forecast to see if there's anything important. Bonus stats. Ooh, but tomorrow is Skill Change. Skill Change is essentially the random skill mutations that was present in Persona 3. Those don't happen at random now, they only occur if the Fusion Forecast says it will. And will only occur immediately after a fusion. So a lot more limited when that happens. Meanwhile though, bonus stats, or this... I think I may just hold off for the skill mutation and see what we can get from that. But for right now, well, actually, do we even have the date? Oh, actually, weird, because according to my notes, I actually don't have anything that we can do on the 3rd. So yeah, fusion time. Let's see what we can get. Alright, well, I checked around, and there actually wasn't anything that I would want to fuse. I do want to try to save my money, and there is a persona I want to fuse, but we haven't established the proper Arcana yet. So, minor spoiler, we're gonna start a new social link soon. But I'm gonna wait until we can establish that, and then I can just purchase the other persona that I need. We have an Arcana in our compendium. We'll see that soon enough. But that will do it for this episode. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 4. We continue to spend our days, well, preparing for whatever. This rain's not going to last until the evening, so we're not going to find anything on the Midnight Channel. But hey, Golden Week's coming up, and since the weather's going to be nice, we can expect a pretty nice outing with Dojima and Nanako. So until next time, everyone, take care.